Invite. Inside. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another Giving Thanks All Day, Every Day. We are here again today. Is almost the end of the month, everyone. Yep, it's almost the end of the month. We are here. It is 227. 227. Just came out the shower, washed my hair, getting ready to go to my class. And I said, you know what, let me stop in real quick and share with you all the word of the day. And the theme today is forgiveness is free. Forgiveness is free. It doesn't cost anything to forgive. Okay? Many times you've been done wrong. People have hurt you. You forgive them. You forgive. It's the best thing to do is to forgive. And yeah, that is the best thing to do is to forgive. Forgiveness is free. It's not for the other person. It's for you, right? It is for you. And when we forgive, we become new people. We become, we just become closer to the light, closer to what is right. And forgiveness is part of that. Forgiveness is free. Remember that. It's free. It doesn't cost a dime to forgive. I was left a vicious voicemail in 2024, I believe it was, 2 years ago. And I forgave that person. Forgiveness is free. It doesn't cost. I forgave that person. I send love and kindness from inside my heart all the way from the bottom of my toes because it frees me to be creative and to work and to do what I have to do. So I forgive the racists. I forgive the homophobic, misogynistic folks. I forgive you all for your discrimination and for your attacks. I forgive you. So forgiveness is what we're talking about today, and that's our theme. So let's get started, shall we? Let's see. What is our verse today? Let's see. Let's get our verse today. And the verse of the day today, okay. Let's see. Verse of the day. Let's start with that first. Verse of the day. Verse. And this verse of the day is quite powerful. Listen up. Thanks for liking the video. How are you? Verse of the day. Let's get our verse of the day. Are we ready? Yes. Our verse of the day today is coming from 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. So the words are our weapons, okay, against all of the negativity, the words, positive words. So let's get to our verse of the day coming from 1 John chapter 3, verse 16. And 1 John chapter 3 says, "Dear children, let us not love with words or speech." You know, people say, I love you, and then the next end, they are trying to do something to you that's not nice. I talked about this yesterday. Why do people love each other and then hate each other? What is that about? So in First John chapter 3 verse 18, it tells us our theme today of forgiveness is free. Part of that is to love one another, not with words and speech and all this, but with actions in truth. Your actions. What are you doing? When people cheat on people, it's their actions. They can tell you, I love you, but then next minute they're in bed with someone else. So, First John chapter 3, verse 18 really gives us this ammunition to fight the good fight. And the good fight of love. Loving is an action. Love is a verb. It's not a whatever you want to think it. It's a verb. It's action. So I remember I was with someone and I said, you know what? I feel like I'm being used. This is the feeling. You're using me. You keep asking me for this, this, and that, and you never give anything. I feel like it's one-sided. It's used. So in that space, I didn't feel love. There was no feeling of love. Even though the words were there, I love you, the actions were not supporting the words. So, dear children, First John is telling us, dear children, let us not love with words or act or speech, right? But actions and in truth. That's how we love. And First John really kind of sets our theme today of forgiveness is free. So let's look at our word today. What is our word today?
It's the word of the day.
It's forgiveness.
It's the word of the day.
It's the word of the day. Forgiveness.
It's the word of the day. It's the word of the day. Word of the day. Word of the day.
Word of the day is forgiveness. So the word of the day today is brought to us by Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. Ephesians is one of my favorite books. I really dig Ephesians because Ephesians, similar to Proverbs, is about action. So Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32 says, be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ has forgiven you. So that's why I said I forgive the racists. I forgive the homophobic folks, the misogynistic folks, folks who are jealous, folks who envy, folks who are just negative. I forgive you because guess what? I have been forgiven. So it's going to be, reciprocated in that way. Because I was forgiven, I have to forgive you. Okay? I stand up for myself a lot. And lots of people don't like that. They don't like when a Black woman stands up for her students and herself. They don't like it. Okay? And the reason why they don't like it is it sheds light on them that they're not standing up for the students. They're not advocating for the students. They talk it like First John chapter 3 verse 18 says, don't love with just words and speech, like the children are important, the children are our future, but what the heck are you doing for the children? Right? What are you doing? What is your action behind you speaking that you support students? What is your action behind that? Okay? So that is important. And our word today, forgiveness, really sets this in place. So let's take a dive into forgiveness. I practice forgiveness and find true freeness or freeness. You're free. When you do not forgive, you're held in shackles. Okay, I have family members who don't forgive. They don't want to forgive a person. They say they're going to go. They're not forgiven. It's not good. You have to forgive. Forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for you. Okay? So we're Rise and Shine, everybody. Blessed Rise. This is live in the Rise. Every day, all day, giving thanks. Every day, all day. We give thanks. Even in the poopy situations, even the negative situations, we give thanks. That's why I told people I'm not the one for you to play around with, because guess what? You got to deal with something higher than me. And that something higher than me loves me so much that when you disrespect me, when you are rude and all this stuff to me, you got to deal with what's above me here. Okay, I'm not going to put a hand on you. I'm not going to do magic to make you walk backwards. uh-uh. I'm going to leave you at the foot of the cross. You know, we have that advocate, and let the blood drip, drip, drippity drip on you so that you can be cleansed from your negativity, your hate, your discrimination, your misogynistic views that women, particularly Black women, don't have a voice. And that when we do have a voice, we're angry Black women. It's like, what? Okay, stereotype the serial killer white man. Okay, but we won't go there, because what are we about? It's about kindness. I practice forgiveness and find true freedom, freeness. So let's get into the word of the day, forgiveness. As I look upon my life, lingering regrets may keep me tethered to the past, right? You may have regret, like, why did I do that? Oh, and it's tethering you to the past. You're hooked to the past because you keep going back there. Especially when I am clinging to feelings of resentment and unforgiveness. You may be having resentment or unforgiveness about something, a situation, whatever the case is, right? And you're clinging to these feelings. Let them go. Jesus spoke about forgiveness and taught his disciples to forgive, even to love their enemies. You're going to be sitting around a table with your enemies, okay? It's happened to me. I'm in an office suite with people who are my enemies. They don't love the Black woman. They don't respect the Black woman. They don't revere the Black woman. They want to devalue the Black woman, especially when the Black woman has a PhD and has been educated. That's a threat. You become a big threat. So Jesus spoke about forgiveness and taught his disciples to forgive, even to love their enemies. So I can't hate you because you hate me. I can't be jealous of you because you're jealous of me. I can't do that. I have to be in the Jesus nature. What that one example is that we need to live by. So in the ultimate example of forgiveness, Jesus said from the cross, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Okay? That's what I have to say. Forgive you because you don't know what you're doing. You don't. Okay? I commit to forgiveness, not as a one-time act, but a process, ongoing process. I'm ongoing forgiving. Every day I got to forgive somebody for the situation. Every day you got to forgive folks. So when I feel constricting energy in my heart, or when my mind is preoccupied with resentment or anger, you can feel that. I notice it, right? Through divine love, I forgive easily, because that divine love pushes the narrative of forgiveness. Okay? As I forgive, I am forgiven. Okay? As I forgive, I am forgiven. Anger and bitterness are dissolved, and I give way to love's flow. So that flow is what I'm in there. I'm in the flow. And when you're in the flow, you're free. You're free. because you don't have the shackles of the past tethered to you, holding you back. That's why people leave relationships, because they don't want to be tethered to that has not serving them any good. Okay? It's just like a job. People leave jobs because it's not serving them. The job ends up becoming where the person is serving the job, not the job serving them. And sometimes you gotta let go. You gotta end relationships. You gotta end it for your own self worth and value. When people don't value you or look to uplift you or support you when you are fighting for a cause, that's time to let it go. Okay, it's time to break the chains. And you will see some people would say, oh, no, you need your job. What you doing? Yeah, guess who's going to provide? There's a God that sits high and looks low. And that is going to be the one thing that's going to provide. So thank you for liking this video. Thank you for tuning in and for being part of this, because let me tell you, we're in the God flow. We're in the love flow. And that love flow is what Ephesians talks about. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ has forgiven you. Okay? So, to all my friends out there, my foes, I got lots of foes. I love you. I love my enemies as I love myself. I don't hate the enemies. I can't hate. Hate is too much to carry. I release the hate and I receive the love, because love is what is going to be the key to unlocking many doors in your life. So let's go to our Bible challenge. Our Bible challenge for today, the 27th of February, February 27th. The 27th is a very powerful number. But we're in the book of Deuteronomy. And Deuteronomy for today's Bible challenge is about commitment to the covenant. What are you committed to? A job? You're committed to what? And that's fine if you're committed to a job. But guess what? The ultimate commitment is to the covenant. And if you are committed to the covenant, you're going to be guided directly to a job or out of a job. Okay? So we're looking at chapter 27 for the 27th. This is the book of Deuteronomy. We're in the Bible challenge now, y'all. The book of Deuteronomy, perfect conformity to the will of God as the sole sovereign is perfect liberty. So, changing yourself to fit into the world, you're going to be disappointed. But changing yourself to fit into the righteousness of what God is, Christ, the Jehovah Jireh, the almighty creator of us all. Fit into that. And what is that? That's doing good. It's not putting a circle into a square. It is fits perfectly, because perfect love casts out all fear. You better know it. So in the book of Deuteronomy, we have curses for disobedience. Okay. When you are disobedient, you are cursing yourself. And I tell people, when you are disrespectful to me, you're not being disrespectful to me. You're disrespecting and cursing yourself. That's what you're doing. You may think it's attacking me and I'm going to start crying and blah, blah, blah. No, you are attacking yourself when you talk about hell fire on people. Okay? So, who the hell are you is the question. Not who the hell am I. You here on my live. Okay, I didn't come into your live. So that's a good example, Bethany, of disrespect. We're talking about that right now in our Bible challenge, in our psalm, in our reading, our word today, forgiveness, and our verse today, right? We have to be kind to one another. That's not being kind, coming into someone's life talking about who the hell are you. That's not kind. But guess what? I forgive. I forgive you because Ephesians gives us guidance to be tenderhearted and forgive one another, right? As God in Christ has forgiven you. So, in the Bible challenge, and this may help you, Bethany, and whoever else is being not nice, the covenant's demands a life or death decision. So we have the covenant is ratified, the covenant is concluded. We have in Deuteronomy chapter 27 the altar. We have bless. When you are obedient, you are blessed. You are blessed. When you are obedient, you have a bless coming around the corner. When you're disobedient and you're disrespectful, okay, when you're disobedient and disrespectful and coming into a live and not, greeting, but going on the attack, it's cause for you to reap what you sow. So be careful what you speak of and how you deal with folks, because it'll come right swerving back at you. So blessed for obedience, you're going to be cursed for disobedience. There's a renewed of the covenant. There's prosperity after turning to righteousness. When you change your behavior into good after wrong or bad, guess what? You are going to be prosperous. Prosperity is in your purview, okay? So that is our Bible challenge. We have Joshua is going to succeed Moses. And as we go in, we're going to go into the book of Joshua because Joshua is coming up after Moses, all right? Public reading of the law. The people are rebelling. It's predicted that they're going to rebel, just like Miss Bethany Fitzpatrick here. You're rebelling. I'm bringing in the word hell. I don't use the word hell. Hell is low. I don't want to go. But when you use that word, that's where you're going to end up going. So don't use it. Use words that are going to lift you up out of hell into a heavenly realm of goodness, mercy, and love. So, sadly, we have Moses and his departure. Okay? Yeah, sadly, this is happening. But go ahead and read Deuteronomy all the way to the final chapter. It's 34. And then we're going to meet again on March 1st as we go into the book of Joshua. Okay, let's see what that's going to bring us. And hopefully it brings us closer to the one that we serve, that is the most righteous of righteous. Okay, yes. Let's see. So have a blessed day, everyone. And remember to always stand in love. Do not fall in it because it's not good. It's not good at all. So have a blessed day. Take good care. Remember, hell is low. You don't want to go. Lift up your voices with words that permeate positivity. All right? Take good care. Yeah, take good care, everyone. Remember, stand in love. Don't fall in it. It can get pretty messy. Have a blessed day. Remember, you are blessed, highly favored, and wonderfully made. Take good care. I'll see you next time right here. Every day, all day, we're giving thanks. Give thanks every day, all day. Have a beautiful day. Take good care. See you next time.